Hello everyone, and welcome to the demo, or F demo I think the game calls it, for Quarantine Me. Also called Find Yourself. There's a few, this song has lyrics. There's a few, there's a few, like, names for this game. This is another developer request. It was presented to me in a very, like, different kind of way. The developer told me that they were a therapist and that I think the description here kind of explains it well. This is not designed to entertain nor amuse you. It is a tool for assessment, a slow, imperfect, and at times uncomfortable exploration of how you react, choose, and relate to the unknown. So I take it like this is kind of like an interactive personality test, which I don't know if I've ever really been sent before. Just breathe. Welcome. I was waiting for you. You look a bit like a tadpole. I like you. Is this me? I'm glad you are here. What is here? Here is a safe place. There's nobody in here. Am I alone? No, you are not. I am also here and I won't leave you. But I can't see you. I can't see you either, but I feel you and that's a lot for me. That's not enough for me, though. Why am I here? You are here because this is a safe place. Whoa, look at that background. Can I go outside? No, you cannot. It's not safe outside. You need to stay here for a while. You'll get outside when you're ready. I promise you. This is some kind of imprisonment. No, this is some kind of quarantine. Each day lasts a limited amount of time. You can check the timer on the top left corner of the screen. It shows how much time has passed and how much remains. Timer pauses during dialogues and keeps running when you move around the room. Feel free to take all the time you need to read and reflect before making your choices. Once time runs out whenever you decide to sleep, the day will end and the night will begin. Okay. Me. Sleep, need, focus, goodness, insanity, and luck. What is this? I don't know, but eventually you will. There's nothing I can do with this yet. The game page also mentions something along the lines of this game having like 100 endings or something. Yeah, within this this demo, there are nearly 15 possible ends to discover, while the complete game will feature over 100. That is ambitious. Nothing I can do. What if I just wait this out? They're passing out. You had a tough day. You are a discreet little one. You explored your surroundings just a bit. You spent every drop of your day. That's not healthy, but it's your choice. Night is when your experience becomes memory. You can save your records now. Tomorrow might be too late. Good night, sleep tight. A two-finger tap? You mean the X key? I don't know what it means by a two-finger tap, but okay. This demo will now skip day 2, 3, and 4, and then drop you into a specific path out of 12 possible alternatives. As soon as day 5 starts, you'll be assigned with some standard parameters, so do not worry if some feedback might sound odd or unprecise. Whoa! I think you were cuter without the limbs. Oh, look who's back. Is this me? Sure, since that's the name you chose. I didn't actually choose it. I feel you're tense and worried. Has it changed? I don't know. What do you mean? I went to sleep and now everything's changed. I think we're just bigger. I didn't notice any change at all. But something changed. A lot has changed. Are you sure it's not you who's changing? When you change, everything around you feels like it's changed as well. But everything is the same except for you. I kind of like this character. Like, they're writing it. Like, it's really simple, but I feel like I understand, like, it's... They're scared, they don't know what's going on, but they're kind of fine with it, and that's very interesting to me. Kind of looks like a plant. What? This room looks like a plant or a flower. This as a flower. What a wonderful image. I feel it fits quite well the situation. What could the flower be? No questions could be more wrong. Flowers are the blooming stage of some plants. Not all plants bloom, only a few. Specific plants in specific moments will show flowers. So instead of when or what could this flower be, it's better to ask when and if could this flower be. So when could this flower be then? A flower might be soon, a flower might be never. Plants need cares in order to bloom. If a plant receives no care, it will not bloom. If I take care of this plant, will it bloom then? It might bloom or it might not. Flowers aren't a sure thing, sadly, but you'd be sure you've done everything in your power. Flowers are pretty fragile. You better be focused and gentle when handling them. Sounds quite complex. Flowers do seem like something pretty rare. Instead, they are not. You'd be surprised to discover how many flowers are blooming outside. Finally, I get to know something about the outside. The outside, a vast entity covered in flowers. How could I not be ready for that? I find it adorable. I can't wait to get outside. I will protect the flower inside. Oh, wait, those are 3 separate options. You are the cute one and naive as well, so immature. You are not ready for the outside, and the outside might not be ready for you. Do you think flowers are there for you? Do you think the outside is waiting for you? I feel like I'm ready for the outside. I have developed arms. Aren't they useful? You have developed much more than just arms. Limbs sprouting from you are useful, but you're also growing on the inside. You're getting sharper day by day. You're spending most of your time exploring your surroundings. You keep asking questions, always looking for new answers and discoveries that will shape your comprehension of reality. You make predictions, you have expectations about your surroundings. You experiment, you evaluate the results, and you make judgments. And you seem to enjoy the flower a lot. Why is that? I'm looking around the surroundings too. The little holes having a parallax looks pretty nice actually, and it's a very subtle effect. I enjoy the time spent taking care of flowers. It's natural to enjoy being useful and feeling part of something, but is that enjoyment truly selfless, or is it a predatory and self-centered way to find value? Everything is just the measure resulting from the care self-provided and the cares received. When you take care of something, Are you enjoying the thing itself, or are you enjoying the influence you have over it? You literally take care. First you take and only then do you care. And you appreciate things for what they are, regardless of your intervention. A flower is, in essence, something that flows. For a flower to be, a flower must flow. When the flowers flow, it's soon... Wait, I thought this was more questions. When the flower flows is soon, and where the flower flows is here. What the flower becomes depends on your choices. How it flows depends on your actions. Your answers are rarely satisfying. I seek answers, but all I find are more questions. That's because it's always been you providing the answers to your actions and decisions. With such curiosity, you'll soon find your answers, my little one. Stop playing the humble one. Nobody believes you. You know you're not smart. A new day is ready for you, my little one. I know you're quiet and curious. I'm sure you'll have a lot to take care of. We'll chat again tonight. What is the nacho nest? It's where the food comes from. When the food comes upon your request, why the food comes is you, and my little one. This is fucking Wobble Dogs? Like, what do you mean, what the food comes from? Like, I mean, if it's infinite food, I might as well share it. I kind of like this art too. Like, it kind of reminds me of like an old adventure game. It just looks like a trash can. They haven't done anything, though. What is the love meter? Push it. Okay, I feel like stuff might break if I use anything else. I'm gonna rest. Oh, I can only interact to that once, okay. I'm just gonna wait then. What a weird game. I'm getting kinda into this, though. Can I examine the door? Oh, wait, there's like a stain on the ground. You don't have enough energies. Oh, these are different too. You keep cleaning the stain, but the more you clean it, the more it reappears. Weird, isn't it? You don't know what you are doing. I feel like you're giving it, your all to take care of your environment. You carefully observe your surroundings, you ask questions, and you listen to explanations. But are my answers enough for you to learn? Tomorrow is going to be tough. Will you make it through the day? So now please sleep well. Oh. Oh god, I have ears now and like a tiny nose. Oh, my favorite one is here. And it looks like you got a new tool. Is this mine? I think so. It's in your hand after all. What is this tool? What could the tool be? No question could be more wrong. A tool used properly is something that helps you with your purpose. A tool left unused is just a waste. So instead of what could the tool be, it's better to ask what for or how could this tool be used. When I ask you a question, I always end up with no answer and more questions. So what for could this tool be used? How could this tool be used? Looks like a rake almost, but really tiny. This tool could be used properly to take care of the product of, or protect a plant, so that it can thrive and flourish. This tool could be misused to rot and to damage a plant, preventing a flower from existing. If I use properly this tool on this plant, will it bloom then? It might bloom or it might not. Flowers aren't a sure thing, sadly, but you'd be sure you've done everything in your power. I will do my best then. I hope I hope you will, because actually you don't. What? I haven't done anything yet. You haven't done anything indeed, and you can already see the results of your choice. Didn't you notice it? It's withering. This that you call a plant is withering. I call it a flower, to be honest. I already told you, this is not yet a flower, and it might never be a flower. It's withering now, and that's not a good sign. What should I do to prevent it from withering? You're still concerned about the what. You focus on asking for specific orders, assuming that you are up to carrying them out. Your impulsive and materialistic nature drives you to take for granted anything that does not directly concern you, causing you to overlook even the most trivial information. Didn't I tell you what is the wrongest question? Anyway, your answer is in your question. In order to prevent the plant from withering, you have to prevent it from withering. You went straight from giving me no answer to also wasting my time. What's this gray thing affecting the petals? That's the rot. Rot is what is making this plant wither, and after withering, this plant will become rot itself. Will this plant bloom and become a flower? Will this plant wither and become rot? I guess it's up to me. I might be the interference that will change its course. You might indeed. If you spend your time caring for this plant, are you the one interfering with it, or is the plant interfering with you? Huh, I don't know. The plant has kind of like taken over my life at this point. It's the plant interfering with me. And it's not just the plant, you're also interfering with me. It's always someone else's fault, right? Whether the plant blooms or whether the plant withers, you never feel responsible for your actions. Did you forget you're always the one deciding? Didn't I tell you any choice is fine, my little one? Roses are red, violets are blue, the one deciding it's always you. Will your plant wither? Will the plant bloom? A new day is ready for you. Let's see what you will do, my little one. We'll chat again tonight. Maybe if I play music for it. Coming straight from your house. I'm a gardener. I'm not gonna bother with the stains either, because I did 2 last time, and I think that just made things worse. Oh, God. Oh, that ends the day. I thought that would, like, skip half a day or something. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh, my favorite one is here. Oh, wait, the middle is blooming. I guess this is me. The flower doesn't look in good shape. I already told you, this is not yet a flower and it might never be a flower. It keeps on withering and it doesn't look like it's going to stop. I don't know what to do about it. Are you sure? It seems like you're trying to damage it. I'm trying my best to save it. Save what? Oh! Oh, we can flip the script. Yo, isn't there like a term for this? It's called like learned helplessness or something. Where it's like, if so much goes wrong, you're kind of just discouraged from trying to help anymore, and if anything, you like start helping the hurt as well. There was a line this game said earlier that that I feel like is gonna stick with me for a while. It's like, do you help people to help people, or do you help people so you can like be over them? I forgot how it like described it or something. Like, do you do something with the intention of getting something back? I'm starting to side with the rot. I wish I could save both the plant and the rot. Is there any chance to save both? When becomes crucial in this matter. If when is now, then the plant and the rot are coexisting, but if when is soon, then either the plant or the rot will stop existing. I know I'm part of the situation, and that my choices and actions are crucial. I just don't know how to act in line with my intentions. The game, like, chastising me for wanting to find certain tasks to do, I kind of feel too. Because, like, I am a very schedule-oriented person. Like, I feel most comfortable when I know exactly, like, when, or, like, where and when I'm supposed to be doing something. This plant started to rot before. I fully understand what it even is, and now I'm torn. Sometimes I feel like I'm the cause, and other times, like, I could be the solution. I lack the information to act properly, so if you know something I don't, please tell me. Everything is changing so fast. You're always searching for information, and that reveals a lot about you. You're curious. But information isn't always the solution. The more you know about the problem, the more intricate it becomes. Sometimes it's easier to handle things when you don't know too much. Before you realized the plant was rotting, you were acting freely. But now you're hesitant, waiting, pondering, and asking for more information. But here's the thing. While you're busy asking questions, time is slipping away. Every second spent searching for answers is a second lost to action. The plant won't wait for you to gather more information. It's changing with or without you. So what will it be? Will you keep asking or will you start doing? Sometimes by trying to solve the problem, you become the problem. This is so complex. I'm realizing I don't know much about the plant or about rot. And yet they both depend on me. Taking care of something is never easy. You're interfering with the plant's growth, and in doing so, the plant is also interfering with you. You clearly know much more about the plant than I do. Then why don't you take care of it? Why is it me who's taking care of it? Oh. Isn't this like weaponized incompetence or something? I feel like I know what this narrator is gonna say regardless of like what I... Like it's gonna go like, oh, so you're there you go blaming others again, or like you're always trying to get out of something. Why am I alone in this difficult task? Why do you feel alone in this task? Why do you think this task is so hard? You've likely noticed that it's difficult to guide growth in the direction you want, but in recognizing this, aren't you the one who's truly growing? Is it right, wrong, bad, or good? It's too soon to say whether the plant will bloom into a flower or wither under the weight of the rot. But both outcomes are welcome. Either way, something will grow, something will flow. My world may often seem nonsensical to you, yet you continue to listen, allowing them to flow. Hopes, expectations, considering outcomes, they're all distractions from the beauty of the flow itself. Everything that flows is a flower. The plant, the rot, this room, and you. Keep flowing, my little one. We'll chat again tomorrow. I'm gonna clean up every stain I see this time. I want food, too. What is that? That looks gross. No, I think this is somehow, like, hurting the plant, cleaning those away. This is now covered. So it's taking away the things I can interact with.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
You like the stench of rot. I got used to it. Opinions on existential issues. Oh, that is an existential issue. Hold on. Yo, this is getting into like some ship of thesis kind of theology here. It's like if a rot takes over a whole plant, is it that plant anymore? Does it become something else? Or like lock socks or whatever. Such determinism. Give me another rot to clean up. Sleep well. You had a tough day. You need to rest. You need to replenish your energy to be ready for tomorrow. You chose to do your best to take care of the rot, but is this what you really did? Your choice surprised me. Was the plant not good enough for you to care about? While your intentions are clear, you still have to prove your efficient. Are they? Wait. Soon you'll see if you succeeded in preserving the rot or if the plant survived. The time has come. Are you ready to face the consequences of your actions? It's been a few nights. You're receiving my feedback. Was it helpful? Was it good enough to correct your choices? Anyway, this is the last night you receive my feedback on your choice. I won't be there for you tomorrow night. You'll be on your own. In fact, you've always been on your own. You're the one making choices and taking actions. All I could do is watch over you. So now please sleep well, my little one. Sleep well. I'm just noticing the text at the bottom says sleep well. Oh god, okay. Hey. Hello? Is there anybody in here? Please don't shout. I already told you many times I'm here and I will always be by your side. This plant, I mean this room is completely rotten. Oh yes, indeed it is. Isn't that what you wanted? I clearly remember you siding with the rot. Didn't you do your best to achieve this outcome? Congratulations, my little one. Are you happy now? I did my best to make the plant wither. It's probably my biggest accomplishment. And I was right. I really like the dark gray tone. It's not just a matter of colors. The plant is not just dying. The plant is dying to... That's a good line! Oh my god. Well, the rot is not. I made my choice, and I'm living with the consequences. Can I appreciate the outcome? Aren't you the one who keeps telling me that, any choice is fine as long as it's mine? I guess you're right, my little one. Is there anything I can do? Please don't tell me the plant withering is inevitable. As I already said, there's no chance of recovering for the plant. Even though you sided with the rot, there's still something you might want to do for the plant. What do you mean? The plant is doomed. This is the end for it. There's no such thing as the end. Everything flows, everything transforms. Maybe, I understand. There is still one thing I can do. A final goodbye. It would be only fair at this point. The plant will still flow, and by giving it your last goodbye, it will flow along. Would my last goodbye really matter for the plant? Would that make any difference in the end? You're asking me, but you should be asking yourself. Would a final goodbye matter? Would it make any difference in the end? I helped the rot, I killed the plant. I don't own the plant anything. You just have to enjoy my victory. I care about the rot, not the plant. I don't have to say anything or give it any farewell. I know it's hard to apologize. It's hard to face the consequences of your actions and decisions, especially when they lead to the death of something. But you're a good soul. Your heart is pure. You don't have to show regret, just respect. I already made up my mind. Sorry, I won't turn back. Now that the plant is doomed, I might need a new plant. So that you can kill that plant as well. So I can keep taking care of myself and the rot as well. The plant's doomed indeed, and soon you won't be able to live on it. Also, there are no other plants you can live on. Your actions cause consequences on something, and consequences will always affect you as well. So if the plant's doomed, I'm doomed as well? That is a concrete possibility. Is there any alternative, or is this my end? End is such a wonderful word. As I already told you, everything transforms and flows. So I will become rot? Every time something transforms and ends its existence, as it is just to start a new one with a new form. That is the concept of flowing, ending and becoming, to die and to be born again. This is the essence of flowing. This is your end, it's always been, but it's also your start. As a new being with a new shape. What if I don't want to? What if I want to stay just how I am? You can't stop the flow. Your choices and actions are just a way to keep the flowing. The more you try to stop the flow, the more you flow. I love my shape, my form, my existence. You don't have a choice in this. Your actions and choices for the very first time won't matter much. Did you forget why you are here? Did you lose your hopes? What about your early intentions? I didn't forget about the outside, if that's what you mean. Yo, what if we brought the door to the outside? Then we could bust right out. With the plant dying, you won't be able to stay in here. The door will open. Oh, let's go. Oh, I'm finally ready to go outside. This isn't what I said. That is what I'm asking you instead. Are you ready to live outside? As much as I'd enjoy my staying in here, I'd like to absorb more than just this room. I think I'm ready for the outside. You're quite you quite demonstrated to be a successful one. I feel you're quite ready to go outside. It won't take much for the door to open. Soon you'll be on your way. What? Those exclamation points weren't. I'm just realizing all of these aren't stylized. What do you mean? Won't you be there to see the outside with me? Spend your last day in here as you want. It doesn't mean much anymore. I won't be with you tonight, but I will give you my final goodbye tomorrow. Have a nice day, or any day you'd like to have. Can I get some food before I leave? This is still working, though. No, I don't care. I am completely belligerent at this point. Why is it still closed? I told you, you're not ready to go outside. But there's nothing to do in here. So, just wait. You supported the rot, and now the plant is dying. You can't escape the consequences of your actions. Well, let's just wait then. Yeah! I don't even want to watch it. I just want it to happen so I can get out. I'm getting a bad ending, I feel. Or maybe there are no such thing as a bad ending in this game. Oh god, the whole thing is just gone now. Wait, we're in a different room. Why is there a mouth there? What the heck? What's with the silence? I was waiting for you. It's over. The plan has flown somewhere else. It's been a long ride, and now it's over, my little one. We share just a few days and nights, and yet I feel like I have known you forever. There were days when you had no feet or arms or any limbs at all. I remember those days. I was there watching over you. You became one with yourself. You gave yourself an identity and then a name. I remember those days. I was there watching over you. Then your feet appeared, and your arms too the day after. I remember those days. I was there watching over you. You were driven by the search for something new, so you chose an unusual way and didn't follow the advice you received. You were already inclined towards a material and practical behavior back then. And your behavior then influenced everything around you. I remember those days. I was there watching over you. You believed the flowing needed help to grow. Not strong enough to endure alone, not yet. You saw fragility and answered with devotion. Maybe it was your own fragility, too. You believed that someone or something would take the first step for you. I remember those days I was watching over you. You tend to defeat what others fear. Perhaps that's how you make sense of your own shadows. You wiped away what didn't belong, but some things aren't meant to go. Not yet. You cleared what you could and left the rest behind. Everything to feel enough to feel control, hopefully not enough to lose yourself. You gave space to what others tried to bury. You believe decay holds something honest. When you become attached to something, it's hard to separate from it. I remember those days I was watching over you. I'll always remember you. I'll always remember those days I spent watching over you. I'll not forget how with your actions you met your fate. Destiny. You didn't flinch. You opened the door and let the rot in because you knew it was already there. You studied, you fed it, called it by name, while others turned away in fear. What do you mean say goodbye? There we go. Nah, we're getting out of here. I'm just noticing the no button. Huh, okay. Oh, it's Glooby. Moves creatures and surroundings as sailors exploit wind by unfurling their sails so the lone little creature shaped its fate through actions and decisions, writing its own destiny. Time for the little creature to be born and live the life it has chosen. Huh! Oh, hello. The Explorer of the Invisible. Time somewhere Mi was born. Mi was a fragile child, often sick, often dreaming, curious about the invisible forces that move inside people. Mi noticed things others didn't, the way someone's hand trembled when they spoke of their fate, the way silence could say more than words. Mi believed the truth was not just out there, but hiding deep within. Brethren manners, brethren reason, brethren was what people dare admit, even to themselves, so Mi dug. Mi asked strange questions, Mi listened to dreams, Mi traced the path of desire and found that they led not as unexpected but also foreboding the fear of the unspoken. Mi spoke the urges and needs of hunger not for food, but for love, for power, for touch, for control. So called him a madman, others called him a genius. Mi didn't care. Mi kept listening, Mi kept advocating, praying. Mi believed this, not himself, but the child, the addict, the lover, the liar, all living in the same body. Mi grew old. So you're saying I'm plural. Mi grew old, troubled by pain, yet still exploring, still dreaming, still whispering that the mind and all its mess and mystery was worth understanding. Oh, and I died in 1939. What a plot twist. Ending 23, The Explorer of the Invisible. Thank you for playing. This is Day 0 of the Swamp. Wait, this is the Day 0 of the Swamp. Here you can find and collect a token for each ending you've unlocked while playing Quarantine Me. The Swamp is also the safest place to create a save state. It's perfect for keeping your progress intact and avoiding any bugs or broken triggers. That's cool. I'm pretty happy with my playthrough, though. I am very curious what kind of other endings there are, though, and how you activate them. A chicken? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I am really interested to see where this game goes moving forward. But yeah, I'll see you folks later. Thanks for watching.